Good morning, I'm Lauren Hayes for the Finance News Network. Happy Friday. Stocks fell Thursday and bond yields jumped as Federal Reserve officials signalled their rate hiking campaign to slow inflation is far from over. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was flat after falling as much as 314 points in the session. The S&P 500 slipped 0.3% while the Nasdaq declined 0.4%. Stocks rebounded from lows reached earlier in the day as shares of Cisco Systems jumped almost 5%. The networking equipment company surpassed expectations in its fiscal first quarter report and issued upbeat guidance. Other tech stocks such as Apple and Intel also led gains. In crypto news, FTX's collapse appears to be connected to the broader tech industry retreat. Bankman-Fried is also drawing comparisons to Bernie Madoff, and just as Madoff's Ponzi scheme fell apart during the 2008 financial crisis, FTX's collapse arrives amid a broader pullback for the tech industry. Tech stocks have crashed this year. Venture capital funding is drying up. Nearly 800 tech companies have laid off more than 120,000 workers this year, with cuts hitting Meta, Amazon and Twitter. The tough times in tech can be traced to rising interest rates, which have hurt company valuations and, more importantly, access to capital, including those focused on crypto. The breadth of the global fallout from FTX's collapse has continued to emerge. Temasek, Singapore's state-backed fund, announced that it had already fully written down its $275 million investment in the crypto exchange, joining the Silicon Valley firm Sequoia Capital and SoftBank, the Japanese tech conglomerate, in declaring their stakes worthless. Across the sectors, stocks vulnerable to a recession and higher rates led losses in the S&P 500. Materials stocks declined, as did consumer discretionary names, with Chinese US-listed companies continuing to outperform. Oil stocks have continued to show a clear disconnect from the commodity they track, with the sector finding support despite a falling oil price. The energy sector is reporting the greatest increase in net profit margin compared to the 5-year average. Whereas oil and gas prices have declined from recent highs, they are still much higher than they have been over the past couple of years, hence the ongoing enthusiasm in the energy markets. Bath & Body Works gained over 25% Thursday after the company beat third-quarter earnings estimates and increased its full-year guidance. Macy's also rallied 15%. General Motors has forecast that its electric vehicle portfolio will be profitable in 2025, underscoring its investment in the nascent business by announcing a deal with the Brazilian mining company Vale for supplies of battery-grade nickel. The largest US car maker told investors that it expects to generate more than $50 billion in revenue from sales of 30 EV models in 2025, or more than a fifth of total revenue of $225 billion. On the currency front, one Australian dollar has weakened compared to the US dollar yesterday, buying 66.95 US cents. Now to commodities. Iron ore futures are pointing to a 2.3% gain. Gold lost 0.7%, silver fell 2.4%, copper dropped 2.4%, and oil lost 4.2%. The SPI futures are pointing to a 0.1% gain. I'm Lauren Hayes. Enjoy your weekend.